Good evening, everyone. We'll start in another 4-5 minutes. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking out time and joining us today. Welcome you to the second session on short-term course on Python. So I request you all to kindly switch on your cameras for a group picture. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Anushka.
Okay, thank you, Srishti, and hello, everyone. So I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, guys, just let me know in the chat box if my screen is visible to all. Okay. Before starting with the day 2, let's have a recap of what we have learned is yesterday. Okay. So, guys, quickly just keep your hand on your chat box or on your keyboard to type in. So, my first question is that what are the tokens that we have learned yesterday? You can take time, okay? You can write single words, okay? Keywords, identifiers, punctuators, literals, okay, great. Comments, okay, comment is doesn't come under tokens, okay. Okay, so everyone remembers, okay, great. So just tell me what was the rule to write an identifier, any one rule that you remember. Okay, I mean, great. It should not start with a digit. Okay, case sensitive, fine. Underscore should be, or first letter can be a character. Okay, underscore is considered. Okay, it should not be a keyword. Nice. Okay, no special character. Okay, case sensitive. First letter can't be digit. Okay, nice. So guys, yesterday I want to give a task 1 to you all, but because of the time, we can't do that. So here is the task 1 that you have to do first today. Okay, so I'm just telling you what you have to do. You have to print this output, what I'm highlighting with the blue part. Okay, so you have to print. I have to zoom it a little. Okay, just a second. I mean, just tell me if it is visible to you. Or Shrishti, can you please unmute yourself because I can see the chat box now. Tunisha, Vibhuti, can anyone confirm once? Or okay, it's visible. Okay, so I'm just telling you what you have to do. You have to take 3 variables and assign them values as hickory, second one as dickory, and third one is dog. Then you have to print this line. The first part colon is hickory, the second part colon is dickory, and the third part colon is dog. Then you have to print this line hickory, dickory, dog. Okay, just let me know whenever you have completed. Guys, you can take the screenshot, right? I can see the chat box here. So if possible, just take the screenshot or a photo from your phone.
Anushka, please repeat once.
Okay, so guys, you have to do this task, the one I'm highlighting it. So you have to first take three variables. You can assign the first variable as hickory. Second variable you have to assign with it with degree, and the third variable you have to assign it with dog. And you have to print this line. The first part colon is hickory, the second part colon degree, and the third part colon dog. Then you have to print this line. In total, you should have output as the 4 lines of these 4 lines. Okay. I hope it is clear now.
Chachi, that is for output. This is not variables.
Okay. Lots of people have completed. Garima, Aditi, Prachi, Parmeet, Isha, Smriti, Komal. Okay. Okay, guys, can you please share your outputs by clicking a photograph of it and share it on the WhatsApp group once? Yeah, sure, Mehak, I'll do it once. Let me check some of the outputs. I'll do this. Okay, someone shared it. Okay, so guys, you just shared the hickory dickory dog, but you have to print this line also, the first part. ये पूरा print करना था. Harshita, you have to just write print, and उसके अंदर in the string part you have to write the first part colon, and उसके बाद you have to call that variable by using plus or comma that I told you yesterday only. Okay, guys, most of you have completed this part, hickory dickory dock. Okay, someone did it in mobile. It is fine, perfect. Khushi has done it. Okay, Isha, output is also correct. Smriti, you have to put the string also. The first part is okay. Goranshi has also done it, but there is a space. Okay, no problem. Okay, Anshika is also completed. Okay. Okay. Onisha is doing. Yes, Onisha, it is correct. Janessa, the link for is Janessa here? Can you please just write Y in the chat box if you are here in the meeting? Okay, Janessa, you have to use Google Colab. Just search Google Colab on your Google. The first link you have to click. After clicking, you have to click on New Notebook. Okay, now this kind of a ID you will see there. Okay, Janessa. Okay, guys, some of you want me to do this, so I'm doing. So I'm taking 3 variables. Let it be N1. I'm assigning it is a it value of hickory. Second variable is N2. The value is dickory. And the third variable is dock. Now I have to print this line. So what I'll do, I will just write print. Inside it, I will do the double inverted commas, and I will write the first part colon, then I'll add plus, and then hickory. Now one thing, sorry, N1. Now, one thing that you have to remember is that if you are adding plus just after the colon, you will not have a space here. Yesterday, I told you that the comma part is going to add an extra space. Okay, so I'm just going to add one space here. Similarly, I'm just copying this line for N2 and N3. And now I'm printing N1. Okay, Shrishti, can you please check Saloni's output?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, Mehak wants me to done this code. Mehak, have you understood? Okay, Mehak, you are saying about this part? Okay, so I'm writing this because I told you that in the output, I just want all these things. So in the output, if it wants me to print the first part is, so I have to print this. Okay.
They're saying on second and third, please write second part and third part.
Okay, sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Is it fine now? Okay, Prachi. Can we do include part things in variable and not in print? Yes, you can do, Bhumi. It is just that you have to call two variables then. Okay, Prachi, I have just used it for styling it. Okay, Dipanshi, we are not unmuting today because it will just सब एक साथ बोलेंगे ना तो फिर समझ नहीं आएगा इसलिए. If you have any queries, you can raise your hand. We'll just unmute you. Okay.
दीदी जैसे हम ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं ना कि जैसे प्रिंट ब्रैकेट N1, N2, N3 and bracket close.
Okay, for this part.
Actually, few of them has done is they have
Yes, for
initialized
this part.
variable as the first part colon hickory. They have initialized a string.
Okay, no issues. Then also it is correct, no problem. I just asked you in the question that you have to take three variables. That's why I did this. Okay, Dipanshi has a question. Dipanshi, you can unmute yourself now.
I want to ask कि अगर हम ये पूरा जो हमारा the first part वाला thing है वो हम पूरा अगर variable में दें तो
हाँ, that's also fine. I'll just do that. Let's suppose मैंने एक variable ले लिया उसमें मैंने ये चीज assign कर दी. And now I'm just calling here N4. Just make sure कि जब आप N4 अच्छा मैंने space दिया हुआ ऊपर. See, अब भी वो same ही work करेगा. Fine. Okay, Harshita, what's your doubt?
दी ऊपर वेरिएबल्स में मेरा फर्स्ट पार्ट हिक्री सेकंड पार्ट डिक्री ऐसे करके ना इसमें मतलब एक ही लाइन में आ रहा है वो.
हर्षिता मतलब समझ नहीं आया, एक बार दोबारा रिपीट करना.
दी जैसे आपका अलग अलग लाइंस में आ रहा है ना, वैसे मेरा एक ही लाइन में आ रहा है पूरा.
सो आपने प्रिंट ऐसे किया या दूसरे मेथड से किया है कोई?
नहीं, मेरा ऊपर वेरिएबल्स में ऐसे आ रहा है, पूरा एक ही आ रहा है.
Can you please share the photograph of your code in the WhatsApp group?
ओके लेट मी शेयर एंड ये एक बार नीचे प्रिंट जो सबसे नीचे वाला प्रिंट कमांड है ना ये एक बार समझा दो.
Okay, so in this what I have did, मैंने n1 में वेरिएबल में असाइन कर दिया हिकरी, राइट. उसके बाद मैंने यहाँ पे आउटपुट में क्या किया, एक हाइफन दिया. सो फॉर दैट आई हैव यूज्ड प्लस टू कंकैटिनेट माय स्ट्रिंग विद हाइफन. फिर मैंने दोबारा से n2 किया है क्योंकि मुझे आउटपुट में डिग्री चाहिए था. सो सेम अगेन आई हैव कंकैटिनेटेड विद अ हाइफन in the string, and again after n3 I have used exclamation mark. Fine. Okay, so most of you have completed this task. Okay. Harshita, if your problem is solved now, can you just tell me in the chat box once? Arushi, is your problem solved now? I did it in the same way. Okay, Sneha wants. Sneha, you can unmute yourself.
दीदी मैं सच में नहीं समझ पाई, आप एक बार फिर से बता देंगे प्लीज.
यही वाला टास्क, राइट?
ये दीदी.
Okay, so unmute. अभी म्यूट मत करना वरना I have to again unmute you. Okay.
ओके दीदी.
So what I asked you, मैंने बोला था कि that you have to make 3 variables. So as I already told you in the previous session that हमें 3 variables बनाने हैं जो कि हमारे keywords नहीं हो सकते, ठीक है? Nor it can start with a digit, right? So मैंने एक variable बना लिया n1 जिसको मैंने value क्या assign कर दी, हिकरी. यहाँ पे मुझे आउटपुट में क्या चाहिए थे, हिकरी. एंड आई टोल्ड यू कि मुझे 3 वेरिएबल्स बनाने, तो मैंने तीनों को एक एक वैल्यू असाइन कर दी. फाइन, इतना पार्ट क्लियर है? ओके. सो अब मुझे क्या करना है, ये वाली लाइन प्रिंट करवानी है. तो अब इस वाली लाइन को प्रिंट करवाने के लिए व्हाट आई डू, आई यूज द प्रिंट कीवर्ड एंड उसके आगे पैरेंथेसिस लगाऊंगी. उसके अंदर मैं ये वाली चीज लिखूंगी पूरी, ठीक है? दैट इज कि द सेकेंड पार्ट, अगर यहाँ पे सेकंड नहीं होता तो मैं फर्स्ट पार्ट के लिए क्या करती हूँ, दोबारा से इसी को कॉपी कर लेती हूँ. द फर्स्ट पार्ट इज n1. तो मैंने क्या किया, द फर्स्ट पार्ट जो है वो मैंने स्ट्रिंग में लिख दी एंड कंकैटिनेट करने के लिए प्लस लगाया. उसके बाद मैंने n1 लिख दिया क्योंकि n1 में मेरी वैल्यू क्या थी, हिकरी. तो आउटपुट में वो क्या दे रहे हैं, द फर्स्ट पार्ट हिकरी. फाइन.
फाइन दीदी.
Okay, similarly you have to just copy paste for these 2 lines. and उसके बाद थर्ड लाइन के लिए क्या करना है आपको, यहाँ पे मैंने हाइफन लगाया है तो फिर से कंकैटिनेट के लिए प्लस लगा देना. उसके बाद अगेन स्ट्रिंग के अंदर हाइफन लगाना, सेम दोबारा n2 के बाद हाइफन, उसके बाद एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क एंड में. बस हो गया.
ओके दीदी.
ओके
दीदी आपने फर्स्ट में क्यों नहीं हाइफन लगाया?
क्योंकि मुझे आउटपुट में क्वेश्चन में यही बोला था, जो क्वेश्चन बोला होगा वही करना है ना.
ओके.
ओके. Okay, Mehak, you have a doubt? You can unmute.
Yeah, I am getting error here.
Okay, Mehak, can you please share your screen if you want to?
दी मेरे को एक चीज पूछनी थी, जो आपने प्रिंट n4 प्लस n1 लिखा है, तो इसका कोड का पार्ट है या मतलब आपने किसी को बताने के लिए लिखा था?
किसी को बताने के लिए लिखा था. someone was saying कि मैं जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है ये भी अगर वेरिएबल में अगर कर दूंगी तो वो काम करेगा या नहीं. सो उसके लिए क्या था, बाकी यू हैव टू जस्ट डू दिस पार्ट.
या दी सो मेरा ना फिर भी एरर आ रहा है, बाकी जो सेम करा है.
Okay, can you share screen?
या
Okay, I'm just stop sharing. Yes, Ritika, we can use the comma also instead of plus. The next task that I'm going to give you is that only. So just wait for some seconds. After Mehak, I'll just tell it to you. Okay. Okay, Onisha, paste करने का option नहीं होता. You just have to press Control C and Control V. Okay, Namrata, after Mehak, if your issue is not solved, you can ask, or you can share in the WhatsApp group. Srishti or Tunisha may solve your doubt. Okay, Mehak, there is no difference between double quotes and single quotes. These are basically used for defining a string. जब भी आपको string करना है, you can either use double quotes or single quotes. Mehak, are you sharing your screen? Okay, you are not able to share. Just a second. Now try, Mehak. ओके महक, आपने देखो डबल इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स नहीं दिए n1 n2 n3 तीनों को डिफाइन करते हुए. इट विल गिव एन एरर. स्ट्रिंग पार्ट हमेशा इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स में होता है ना, या फिर सिंगल में कर दूं? ओके सृष्टि, कैन यू प्लीज चेक प्राची's कोड?
Okay.
Okay, just go back. You have used double inverted commas after doc. See, 2 times you have used. Fine now? Okay. Okay, Namrata, it is important to use plus because in programming languages, plus is used for concatenation. Apart from plus, you can use comma also. No problem, Ek. Okay, Khushi, I just now told you that you can either use double quotes or you can use single quotes. There is no problem. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen again and you have to do the task 2 now. Okay, so this is the task 2. You have to assign these variables that I have already assigned. Now you have to print this line by using comma instead of plus. Fine. Yes, Archana, you can unmute yourself.
वहां पे प्लस n1 क्यों लिए थे?
I already told you ना, हमें concatenation के लिए we have to use plus only. या फिर अगर आप comma लगाओगे तो उसमें extra space आएगा. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, this is the task. You have to print this. This is the output should come. My name is John Doe. I am 20 years old. My skills are, and you have to use a dash here and then print Python. Inside parentheses, you have to write beginner. This is the output that I want. And instead of plus, now you have to use comma. Okay, someone, Harshita, has a doubt in the WhatsApp group. Harshita, please check. आपने जो the first part है, वो वाला आपने नीचे सही लिखा है, but the first 3 lines are not correct. Either you can comment it. Okay, तब it will run fine. Okay, Vanshita has completed. Great. Okay, Mitali, what you have to do, you have to assign these variables. Just you can copy paste as I have done it. Now I want this output. the highlighted one. Okay. Okay, Shrija has completed. Parmeet has completed. Nice. Mitali, is it fine now? Okay, Mansi completed. Okay, Mehak. Please make sure that you have to use comma instead of plus. Okay. Yes, I guess it's Manpreet full name. Okay. You can use comma instead of plus. Okay, Sakshi, Shivani, Satya, Shreya completed. Nice. Okay, Smriti. Okay, Goranshi. Okay, Preeti. Okay, I am just calling a random name who have written done in the chat box. Just let me know if you can share your screen. Okay. So, Vanshita, can you share your screen? Okay, I'm just stop sharing. You can share your screen. Yes, Dipansha, I'm waiting. I'm not telling the final answer now. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, Vanshita, I'm just unmuting yourself if you want to speak anything. Okay, so Vanshita, just check after 20, there's an extra space. Also, when you have printed the last line after hyphen Python beginner, already you have the variables above. So you have to call them by using comma concatenation. Okay, Ritika shared her answer in the WhatsApp group. Ritika, it is correct. But you have to print my skills are Python beginner in the next line. Also, before beginner and after beginner, there is a space. You have to remove that. Okay. Okay, Vanshita, just print hyphen also before skill and check as you are using comma, there is an extra space before beginner and after beginner. And now you can't remove it, right?
Yes, see, I don't know how to remove this now.
Okay, so that solution I'm just going to tell you. I just want to tell everyone this part only. That while using comma, you will get an extra space. How to remove it, I'm just going to show you that. Okay, you can stop sharing. Vanshita, thank you so much. Okay, Priyanjal, I'm just sharing my screen once again. Okay, so this is the question that you have to do. You have to assign these variables and now you have to print this line and make sure my skills are and this part should come in the next line. Okay, Amin has completed. Okay, Anshika, there is same problem in yours also. There is an extra space while you are using comma. Okay, Raksha. Okay, Dipanshu, just confirm if you have completed. Yes, Mag, this is the next task. You have to print these lines. Okay, Harshita, which last command? This one? Okay, Dipanshi. Okay, I'm just waiting till 7-8. It's 7-6. Okay. Okay, till then, anyone have any solution कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं extra space हटाने के लिए? ओके प्राची, हमें प्लस यूज नहीं करना, हमें कॉमा यूज करना है. अगर हमें दोनों यूज ना करना प्लस एंड कॉमा तो we can use that method too. Sure, Mehak, I'll just tell you. Okay, just second per minute. Sure, Khushi, I'll just tell you. Shivani, no. We will use this, but later on. Okay, Aarti. Okay, Parmeet, your output is correct, but again, the same thing is there that after, before John Doe, after John Doe, and there are blank spaces you can see, right? Okay, Harshita, you want me to share this one, right? So in this print statement, what you have to do, you have to again put these hyphens in the string. After that, you can use comma. You have to call this skill 1 here, and then you have to concatenate it with level 1. Okay, Navya, can you share screen? Just type in the chat box once. Okay. I'm stop sharing, just share it. After this, I'll share the final answer. Shrishti, can you please unmute herself? Sorry.
It's showing this.
Okay, I'm not able to see the output till now. Okay, there is no output.
Yeah.
See, you have used equals to after print. We don't use equals to sign now. Okay, now you can do Navya, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen and telling the answer. Okay, so guys, for this, I'm just introducing something new. Here we are going to use F strings. Okay, F strings is nothing. It is just used for formatting. Till now you are using like, अगर हमें यहाँ पे देखो जैसे हमें यूज करना था हाइफन या फिर एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क, अगेन एंड अगेन यू हैव टू यूज प्लस. ठीक है, अगर प्लस नहीं तो कॉमा, बट कॉमा में भी हमारा एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस आता है, एंड बार बार यू हैव टू राइट दीज थिंग्स. फिर से string के अंदर लिखना पड़ेगा. So for making it a bit simple, what we are going to do now, I am writing print. Guys, please note it very carefully, okay? Now I am writing F, and after that I am using double colon. Double inverted commas. Okay. Now in this, I am going to write this only, but I am just changing these things with the variable in the curly braces. Just like name, I am going to use here age variable. And after this, I have to again print. Again, I'm using F. And in this, I'm using hyphen. Then my scale 1. Then single space. After that, I have to write level 1. Okay. So see how much effort I have to make now. Before I have to use continuously plus or comma to make these things. Okay. Also, अगर मैं comma लगाऊंगी तो फिर extra space आएगा. But here I don't have to do much. I just normally type all the statement in the double quoted. I just have to replace the things with my variable. And now if I run it, my output will be same. Beginner के आगे पीछे कोई extra space नहीं आएगा. Fine. Just try this in your code and just let me know once you are done with this. Also, if you understood it, just write done in the chat box or why. Okay, I mean, great. Okay, Akshita. Okay, Shreya. Okay, Shreya. Okay, Kanishka. Shrishti, can you please unmute Prachi? Yes, Zoya, you can use that. If you're comfortable, you can use.
D.
Yes.
D. So basically, F is just to remove the space.
Okay, F is not basically just to use remove the space. Instead, आपको अगर कोई भी चीज लिखनी होगी ना, again and again you don't have to concatenate it. ना ही मैंने यहाँ पे प्लस यूज किया, ना ही यहाँ पे मैंने कॉमा यूज किया. I just have written the whole statement again without using both. And इसमें कोई space का problem आएगा ही नहीं. Also, I can use numbers with my string part. Yesterday, some of you were doing John Doe 20 plus 20. तो उसमें error आ रहा था, right? But today you can do this. Understood?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, Navya, what I have to repeat? Okay, Goranshi. Okay, Khushi. Okay, Shita. Okay, Vanshita. Okay, Kritisha. Okay, so Navya, I am just saying that without using plus for concatenation or without using comma, we can do this by just using F here before the double inverted commas. Okay, just before the double inverted commas, you just have to write F, and F here stands for F strings. Yesterday, some of you were doing this. Print name plus age. What was the error? There was something str something करके कुछ आ रहा था, str not callable or something. See, you can concatenate str with int. Now, if I use here F and put it in inverted commas here name, and now I just want to print age. Now see the output. There will be no error and your name will come with the age. Okay. Now I just, okay, now we got it. Okay, guys, so I guess we can start with the today's session. You all have completed the task. Yes, Mehak. Khushi, do you want to share screen? Okay, I'm just stop sharing. Okay, Anjali, it stands for F strings. Shrishti, can you please check Mehak's output or error in the WhatsApp group?
There are so many errors on WhatsApp group right now. I'm checking. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Anushka, please share your screen and explain them F again. All of them are missing F.
Okay, just a second. Khushi is sharing her screen. उसी में बता दूंगी. Okay, Anshika, I'm just unmuting yourself and just tell me what is the problem that you are facing. Okay. Okay, Khushi, no problem. Anshika, you can unmute yourself now. Okay, Yogita, can you share screen? Anshika, just check now.
D.
Yes, Anshika.
D, that last one hickory dickory part, I wrote that N1, N2, N3. Then print the first part plus N1, print second part, then N2, then print third part, then N3. Then what was the line that we get like hyphen or that is score? I don't understand that one. How to get these all three in one line?
Okay, you just have to use print there. Print लिखो उसके अंदर. Okay, someone is showing our screen. You can check out. Check line number 7 here. हमें आउटपुट में बोला गया था क्वेश्चन में दैट वी हैव टू प्रिंट N1, उसके बाद हाइफन चाहिए, उसके बाद N2, उसके बाद हाइफन, राइट? सो सेम थिंग वी हैव टू डू हियर. Did you understand now? Okay, someone is sharing her screen. I guess it's Bhumi, right? No, Mehak hai. Yes, Mehak. Just a second. I'm just unmuting you. Yes, Mehak, you can unmute yourself now. Okay, you were writing. Okay, skill is not defined. Just go back. Okay, see, no. Okay, see, in the line number 12, we have written skill only. You have to write skill 1 and level 1 because you have not defined the variables. So it will give an error. Okay, Harshita, हम हाइफन सिर्फ इसलिए लगा रहे हैं क्योंकि हमें क्वेश्चन बोला था. जो क्वेश्चन बोला कि we have to do this, right? Okay, Prachi, you can show. Okay, Prachi, your output is coming. What I have to check?
D, I wanted to show my output only.
Okay, okay, it's fine, correct.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, Mansukh, we are using F because we don't want to write again and again that hyphen thing in the string. बार बार प्लस यूज ना करना पड़े, so we are using that thing. Also, F stands for F strings. So guys, let's start with the date to first. Srishti, you can continue.
Then please check errors in WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
I hope you all are clear with the concepts of data types. Please write Y and N. Okay, so most of you are clear with it. So today we are going to study typecasting, operators, string module, math module. Next slide. So can anyone guess what we are going to study in typecasting? Something is going to change. Think what is going to change. Okay, data type, converting into float. Okay, so yes, you are correct. We are going to, please show previous slide. Okay, fine. There is nothing on the previous slide. It is just what we are going to study today.
Should I go to the next slide?
Yeah. Yes. So implicit type conversion. In this, we can convert int to float by adding floating number to the int number. For example, we have 9 plus 8.5. Then the answer will be 17.5. We added floating point number, an integer type number, and the output will be floating type number. Okay, so what will be the answer of 7 plus 7.5?
Okay, Jia, it's will be 14.5, not only 14. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely correct. 14.5. We will get a floating point answer. Next slide. In explicit type conversion, we can convert an integer type to floating type. For example, we have initialized the value with an integer type. Here you can see we have initialized with 3, a is equal to 3. But now we want it to be floating type. So what we can do is we can write d is equal to float bracket a, and the output will be 3.0. Now what will be the output of 5.0, and if we want to convert it into integer type? Absolutely correct answer. Next slide, please. Okay, I will repeat it. Previous slide, please. In explicit type conversion, we can convert integer type to floating type by just initializing it again to float. What we can do is, you can see a is equal to 3. Then we can write d is equal to float bracket a. What this statement will do is, it will convert integer type 3 to floating type 3.0. Anshul, is it clear now? Okay, implicit type, please.
Okay.
Previous slide.
Srishti, I'm going to tell it in the practical part. Okay. After that, you can continue with the theoretical. Okay, guys. So
in implicit type, basically, what we can do is If we add floating point number to an integer type number, you will get the output as floating type number. For example, 3 plus 0.5, the answer will be 3.5. You can start with the practical, Anushka.
Yes, is my screen visible to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, guys. So first we are going to check the implicit type conversion. Okay. What I'm writing, just write side by side in your notebook, either on your system or on your phone, Python 3. Okay. So first we are going to check the implicit one. So guys, if my value 1 is having a value of 10 and value 2 is having 20. So what its output will be? Value 1 plus value 2. Quickly tell me in the chat box. Value 1 plus value 2, what will be the output? Okay, Yogita, it's not 20. Okay, no, Vanshita. Yes, Shreya, you are correct. Okay, now the correct answers is coming. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, most of you are correct. Now, if I do 10.5, what will be the answer? 10.5 plus 20. Okay, 30.5, right? So this is what implicit typecasting is. जो मेरा सिस्टम है वो ऑटोमेटिकली मेरे इंटीजर टाइप को फ्लोटिंग टाइप में कन्वर्ट करके मुझे आंसर दे देगा. मैंने यहाँ पे अभी कोई अलग से कास्टिंग नहीं की है. सी द आंसर विल बी 30.5. फाइन. बट अगर मैं सिर्फ 10 करती यहाँ पे इंटीजर टू इंटीजर, व्हाट विल बी माय आंसर? इट विल बी 30 ओनली, विदाउट पॉइंट, विदाउट डेसिमल. 30.0 भी नहीं आएगा. If I have used 10.0 here, automatically it will do 30.0. See. Quickly write Y in the chat box if you have understood the implicit typecasting, or if you are doing it, trying it, just do it. Okay, Shreya.
Someone is asking why we are using plus here. Like, why is it not used for spacing? So in integers, we use plus when we are adding something. For example, you are just adding two numbers, 3 plus 4, 5 plus 6, just simple mathematics addition.
Okay, Bhumi, just tell if you have understood. Okay, so now we are going to check the explicit typecasting. Okay, just Minder, till now I just told you about the implicit typecasting. It just means अगर आप 10 plus 20 करोगे, it will come 30 only. But अगर मैं 10.0 कर दूंगी, making it a float value, so it will come 30.0. That's what implicit typecasting is. My computer will automatically convert the integer type to its floating type if I'm changing, if I'm adding two values. Yes, Alicia. Okay, Khushi, there must be some error. Can you share the photograph in the WhatsApp group? Tunisha, can you please check the issue there?
I request you all to please mention your group number while you are sharing these screenshots.
Okay, now let's see the explicit typecasting. Okay, guys, just check this very carefully. If my value is 10.5 and now I want to convert it to an integer type, so can anyone tell me in the chat box कि अगर मैं इसको int में convert करूंगी तो value क्या आएगी मेरी? 10.5 को अगर मैं integer में convert करूंगी. Okay, Twinkle told it. Okay, Yogita, Jasminder, Mansukh. Okay, Darshpreet. Arti, no, it will not be 11. Okay, Shruti. Okay, Shivani, again wrong. Shivangi. Okay, most of you are telling it correct. No, Vanshita, it will not be an 11. I just want to convert this A into an integer. I am not adding anything. Okay, so let's see the output. Okay, now for converting my float to integer, what I'll do, I'll use int and inside int, I will be using my variable a that I want to change. Now, if I convert it, see the output is 10 only. Fine. Yes, Twinkle, you can use this for this one. Okay, now I'm just giving you a task. You have to convert this b into a float. Just write how will you convert it. Inside print, what should I write so that it is converted into a float type? Just remember, जो float होता है वो उसमें हमारा decimal होता है, जो integer होता है उसमें decimal नहीं होता. Okay, Harshita, you just told me the answer. I just want the syntax, what we have to write. Yes, Parmeet, you are perfectly correct. Yes, Smriti, yes, Sakshi. Okay, Jyoti. Okay, Kochar. Okay, Aarti. Okay, Gagan. Okay, Anshika. Most of you are correct. Okay, Ashira, just make sure that you don't give space after float, okay? Okay, most of you are correct. Okay, Akshita. Okay, Komal. Okay, great. So now if I write float b, my answer will be 2567.0. Fine. See, this is the answer. Now again. Okay, so now I'm telling you about the bool part. Suppose my value is d equals to 0. And I want to print bool of d. Yesterday I told you about bool. What is bool? Yes, Twinkle, it's true, false. It's Boolean value, true, false. Okay, Shivani, 0 and 1, but in Python we use true and false. Okay. Okay, Dipanshi. Okay, Harshita. Okay, Barkha. Okay, Shreya. Okay, Kashish. Okay, Komal. Okay, Rupinder. Nice. So now if I print bool d, my value will come out to be false. Why false? जब भी हमारे पास पाइथन में या तो 0 होगी वैल्यू या फिर एम्प्टी होगी. एम्प्टी मींस मेरे पास यहाँ पर एम्प्टी होगा, कुछ भी नहीं होगा. My value will automatically be false. Okay. So you don't have to add strings क्योंकि हम लोग सिर्फ bool के अंदर नंबर देते हैं. So you have to use either 0 या फिर कोई भी value from negative to positive, any value without a string. Now just tell me what will be the answer of bool 6. Okay, Shivani. Okay, Jia. Okay, Mansi. Okay, Harshita. Okay, Komal. Okay, Nishita. Okay, guys, you are saying it very correct. The answer will be true. अगर मेरे पास 0 होगी value या फिर empty होगी, then only my value will come out to be false. Otherwise, it will be true. Yes, Dipane. Yes, Satya, you are correct. Okay, Mehak. Okay, so guys, I think you all have understood the implicit and explicit typecasting. Okay. Yes, Shivani, if the value is greater than 0 or even if it is negative, it will work, it will give out true only. See, if I use -6 here, it will give true only. The value should be even 0, either 0 or the blank space should be there for the value to be false. Otherwise, it will be true always. Okay. So now I'm just telling one more extra thing. Guys, please note this thing. I'm telling about the SI value, how to find the SI value. Yes, Satya, except 0 and the blank space. Everything is true. Okay, Srishti, can you please tell them about the SI value or what is SI?
So firstly, we should know the full form of SKY. It is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So what we basically, our computer can understand only 0 and 1. So only we can understand A, B, C, D, etc. All the my voice is breaking.
It's fine for me.
So for it's fine. Okay, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, Shrishti, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. So for computer understanding, what we can do is we can convert our alphabets to machine.
Okay, now it's breaking, I guess. So I'll just explain. Guys, हम लोग क्या समझते हैं? ABCD हमें पता है, right? हमें ABCD आती है. We know कि हमारे alphabets होते हैं English के. But system doesn't know what is an ABCD. वो उसके कुछ codes होते हैं, वो सिर्फ उन्हीं को समझता है. And जो codes होते हैं, वो हमारे किस form में होते हैं? वो 0 या 1 form में होते हैं, right? So SKY codes जो होते हैं, वो या तो हमारे 0 form में होते हैं या फिर 1. That are basically SKY codes. Okay, the full form of SKY is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Bhumi, it will give false only. Okay, guys, so please note to find the value of any thing. Like if I'm writing a small a, can you tell what is the value of a in this system? We don't know. So for that, we have to use one function that is ORD. Guys, please note it very carefully. Let me just check my string. Guys, please note this function ORD. Okay, so see, this is the value of A in my system. That is 97. Okay, Preeti, we are not changing it in the binary value. We are just finding the SKY value of it. It is the decimal value, basically. Niharika, what I have to tell? I have to repeat this part. Yes, Jia, it is in the form of 0 or 1 in binary form. Shrishti, can you, sorry, Vibhuti, can you share this, that SKY chart in both of the WhatsApp group? Okay, Niharika, ORD is basically used to find the SKY value of any number or anything. Like in my system, if I have a slash, you don't know what is the value or number in the system. So for that, I'm going to use ORD function, and inside that, I'm going to use slash. So you can see the value of slash is 47. System doesn't understand what is ABCD. We humans understand what is ABCD, but my system doesn't understand that. Okay. For that, we have to use ORD function. ORD is a function already built in. Just like print, ORD is also in function. Okay, guys, just a second. I'm just sharing the SKY chart, okay? Okay, till then, okay, wait. Okay, Anshul, ORD is nothing. It's just a function. Like हमें पता है कि what is A, B, C, D, E, but my system doesn't know what is an alphabet, what is a special symbol, what is a @ उसे नहीं पता. For that, जो सिस्टम होता है उसके अपने कुछ कोड्स होते हैं उसको समझने के लिए. For that we use ORD function to find what is the value of that thing. अगर मुझे चाहिए कि मेरी प्लस की वैल्यू क्या है मेरे सिस्टम में, how we will find it by using ORD function. See, my plus value is 43. Okay, guys, just check your WhatsApp once. A sky chart has been shared in the groups. Just check it and now find the value, or not find, just tell me the value of capital D. What is the value of capital D in the chart that you can see? Yes, Preeti, you can see the sky chart. Okay, someone is saying 15, someone is saying 68. Okay, 68, okay, 68. There are more for 68. Okay, someone is saying 15. Those who are saying 15, 544, guys, please check कि अभी सिस्टम पे जब मैं रन करूंगी क्या वैल्यू आती है. ओके, देन सी कि वो कौन सी वैल्यू ले रहा है, डेसिमल, हेक्साडेसिमल और बाइनरी. बाइनरी विल बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 0 और 1. सो नाउ आई एम रनिंग इट. सी, इट इज गिविंग मी अ वैल्यू ऑफ 68. सो यू कैन चेक नाउ कि वो कौन से पार्ट ले रहा है. Okay, so it is taking my decimal value, right? Yes. Okay, so now just check what is the value of multiply, star symbol. Okay, Harshita, great. Okay, Mehak, okay, Amin. Okay, Aishwarya, okay, Kanishka, okay, Anshul. Okay, Zoya, okay, Nishtha. Okay, now you are 100% correct. Everyone is correct now. Okay, so the value is 42, right? Yes, Harshita, every symbol has a value that is there present in the sky chart. Okay, जो हमें समझ आता है वो हमें समझ आता है, बट कंप्यूटर को कोड्स ही समझ आते हैं, राइट? Okay, someone has a doubt, I guess Archana. Archana, do you have a doubt? अंशिका, अभी तो कुछ नहीं है, बट बाई चांस अगर आप कभी इंटरव्यू में बैठते हो एंड समवन आस्क, देन यू शुड टेल देम कि हमें फंक्शन यूज करना पड़ता है फॉर टेलिंग द वैल्यू एंड व्हाट इज द स्काई वैल्यू. दे कैन आस्क यू. ओके, also you'll need this in just some time what we are going to teach you today. Okay, okay, so coming back to the presentation, Shrishti, please continue.
Yes. So now comes operators and operands. Operators are those things which will tell you what action will be taken place on a particular operand. Now what is operand? Operands are your variables, integer type or floating type. They are your variables, and what we can do with them is your operators. Sorry. So we have arithmetic operator, relational operator, identity operator, logical operator, membership operator. Next slide. Arithmetic operator. These are of two types: binary operator, unary operator, and unary operator is further divided into two types: unary plus, unary minus. Binary operator takes two values. For example, you have A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Now, if you want to add them, that the answer will be 10 plus 20 is equals to 30. So here 10 and 20 are our operands and plus is our operator. Next slide. Okay, previous ones. In unary operator, we just take one operand. For example, we want
Okay, Srishti, you want this slide or the previous slide?
Previous.
Okay.
So you can see unary operator here. It says if a is equals to 0, then plus a means 0. And see the unary minus. If a is equal to minus a, then it means 4. What we can do is we can just remove the sign if we are using minus, and your sign will remain same if we are using plus. A is equal to minus 4, then plus a will mean minus 4. And if a is equal to minus 4, then minus a will mean 4. Next slide.
Okay, Raksha wants me to. Okay, Raksha, is it fine now? Okay. Okay, Amanpreet, we are not sharing the PPTs right now because we want that you all should first research on these topics. अगर हम आपको सीधे सीधे PPT दे देंगे, you won't search in the Google. So for learning coding, you have to search things. We'll definitely share, but for now we are not sharing it. Okay, just learn it first, then we'll definitely share it. Okay, Srishti, you can continue.
Here you can see the examples of binary operator. First example, 4 plus 20 is equals to 24. Here, 4 and 20 are our operators, and 4 and 20 are our operands, and plus is our operator. So we are adding this. 14 minus 3 is equals to 11. We are subtracting. 3 into 4 is equals to 12. 4 divided by 2 is 2.0. Now you might ask why we are writing 2.0. So in Python, whenever we use division operator, the answer will be float. Just write it somewhere. In Python, division operator gives floating point answer. Four, you can see double asterisk. Double asterisk stands for the power, which is 4 raised to the power 3 is 64. 7.2 modulo 3. Modulo gives remainder. When you will divide 7.2 divided by 3, you'll get remainder. And double backslash is for floor division. Anushka, please start the practical.
Okay. Okay, Vanshika, it is for floor division. Okay, I'm just telling each and every operators by practical way. So for now, I'm just taking two values. You all should take any of the values. Let's suppose I'm taking 20 for A, and for B, I'm just taking 30. Now I have to print what is the sum of these two. What will I do? Guys, quickly type in the chat box. These are very simple things. I just want to add both these things. No, you have to write the syntax. How I have to write in the print statement inside print. Yes, Shrija has given the answer. Okay, Akriti, correct. Okay, Zoya. Okay, Avleen. Okay, Tunisha. Okay, Komal. Okay, everyone is correct. Now, if I want to subtract A minus B, or I want 30 minus 20, what will I write? Let's go for 30 minus 20. Okay, Jia, nice. Okay, Harshita, okay, everyone is giving correct answers. Okay. Now, if I want, let's introduce a new variable, that is 50. Now I want the multiplication of B and C. What will I write? Okay, nice. Okay, everyone is giving correct answers. Okay. Okay, guys, a twist in the question. What if I divide 50 by 0? What will be the answer? Okay, Komal says not defined. Okay. Okay. Okay, Akshita. Okay, Dolly and Niharika says it will be 0. Deepa says 0. Okay, so here we have some of the different answers. Let's try this. What if I divide 50 by 0? No, Dipani, it will not be 0.0. Anything divided by 0 is already infinity. But in programming languages, it will give an error because 0 division error. We cannot divide any number by 0. It will give an error. Okay. Please note this thing very carefully. Anything divided by 0 will give 0 division error. Or you can say division by 0. It will give an error. Okay. Now another question. Divide C by A. So what will be the syntax? Okay, Arushi gave it first. Okay, Harshita. Okay, Jia. Okay, Oshin. Okay, Shreya. Okay, Anshika. Okay, all are correct. Now what if I want, let's suppose we have a 3 here and okay, I'm just asking a random thing. What is the 3 raised to the power 3? What will be the answer? 3 raised to the power 3. Okay, Aditi, you are correct. Okay, everyone is correct in this, I guess. Okay, Havisha has already given the answer. Okay, how we can find the power? How we can write 3 raised to the power 3 in Python? By D double asterisk 3. It means 3 raised to the power 3. Okay, this angular, upper angular bracket doesn't work in Python. Okay, so you have to use double asterisk. See, what is the answer? 27. So you have to use double asterisk for finding the power. Now we are left with the 2 operators only. So here people confuse. So I'm just using a very simple example. Let's use 5 here. So A divided by 5, A modulo 5, A floor division by 5. Guys, quickly type the answers of these 3 statements. Okay, Kashish, I told you na power hai. So double, uske baad you can use 2. D double asterisk 2. Okay, guys, मुझे तीनों के आंसर चाहिए एक साथ, सिंगल नहीं. Okay, Ishita says 10, 0, 10.0. Let me just copy paste, it will go up. Okay, Akriti says 40, 5.0. Okay, someone says 404. Okay, most of you are giving 404. Okay, guys, so now I'm telling you. See, here A divided by 5 single slash is used for division. So what is my A? 20 divided by 5. What will be the answer? 20 divided by 5. It will be 4, right? But the answer here will come in the form of float. That is 4.0. Now comes to the modulus part. What modulus does? It gives me the remainder. What will be the remainder if I divide 20 divided by 5? Remainder क्या आएगा मेरा? Yes, 0. The answer will be 0. Now, what does floor division do? जो मेरा division से आता है उसको floor division integer में change कर देता है. So what will be the answer of this? Yes, I mean you are correct. It will be 4. Now let me print and check. See, this is the answer that you are getting, 4.0, 0 and 4. Yes, Khushi, you are correct. Okay, guys, quickly write in the chat box if you have understood this part. Arithmetic operators. Okay, double slash is used for float division. जो मेरा यहाँ पे सिंगल स्लैश से आ रहा है फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट, उसको वो इंटीजर में कन्वर्ट करके दे देगा. That's only the difference. Okay. Okay, Srishti, you can continue. Okay, Harshita, modulus is used for remainder, to find the remainder. Yes, Bhumi, if you use single slash, it will automatically be the float value. Srishti, you can continue.
Okay. So relational operators. It gives answer whether your statement is true or false. Okay. So can you say 4 is equal to 4.0 is equal to checks whether the value written at left hand side and right hand side is equal. So can you say 4 is equal to 4.0? Okay, few are saying yes, few are saying no. Answer will be no, because 4 is of integer type and 4.0 is of floating type. Greater than and less than. Simple maths. Greater than and less than you take checks whether left hand side is greater than or less than right hand side. Similarly, right hand side is greater than or less than left hand side. For example, is 10 greater than 20? Is 10 less than 20? Okay. So in less than or equal to, it also gives the in less than or equal to, we checks is 10 less than or equal to 10. The answer will be true, because here we have also included equal to. So tell me, is 20 greater than or equal to 20? True or false? Now give me answer in true or false. Is 10 not equal to 20? Absolutely correct. So just keep in mind, relational operators give answers in true and false. Next slide. Identity operators. So here you can see example, A is equals to 10, B is equal to 10, A is B. Note, A is B. We know that 10 is equals to 10. It is just checking this only. 10 is equals to 10. 10 is 10. That is why our answer is true. Now tell me, A is equals to 20, B is equals to 30. A is B. True or false? Absolutely correct. Now listen very carefully. A is equals to 10. B is equals to hello. A is B. True or false? Absolutely correct. Next slide. Next slide, please. Thank you. Membership operator. It checks whether something is in a particular string. For example, is A in here? The answer is true, because yes, we can see A is present in here. Second is Jap in Japan. Yes, we can see JAP Jap is present in Japan. So now answer me. Is my voice breaking with Anushka Di?
No, it's fine.
Okay, fine. Now answer me. Is 1, 2, 3 not in 1, 2, 3, 4? True or false?
Okay, people are smart.
Absolutely correct answer. So next question. Is 1, 2, 3 not in Japan? True or false? Absolutely correct answer. Next slide, please.
Okay, before going to the next slide, we are going to do the practical part.
Okay, sure.
Then we'll do the... Okay. So guys,
okay, wait,
quickly...
Wait. Somebody wants me to repeat it. Archana, what do you want me to repeat? Membership operator?
Okay, I'm just repeating all the operators from that relational. Okay. So guys, first we are going to check the relational operator, and we are going to do it quickly because it's 8:3 only. Okay. So we have to complete it by 8:30. So I'm just taking some complex part. So now let's check if A is greater than small a. Guys, without running it, just tell me practically what you will get the answer. It's true or false? Okay, people are saying false. Someone is saying true. Okay, true, false. Guys, run mat karna. ऐसे ही बताना. Okay. Someone was asking कि order वो जो मैंने बताया था अभी SKY value का उसका use कहाँ पे है? So guys, here is the use. You can use it. If I print the value of SKY value of ORD capital A and print the value of small a, what will be the values? You can run and check. Okay, Shivani told. Guys, quickly tell me capital and small a की SKY value क्या आएगी? Okay, 65 and 97, right, Amin? See guys, 65 and 97. So can you say 65 is greater than 97? Okay, it should be false, of course. So guys, you can check order function का use करके what is the SKY value and if the output should come or it should come true or false. Fine now. I guess you have understood the use of order also in this. Okay, so the next one is print net with not. Guys, quickly tell me the answer. What will be the output of this net and not?
Answer in true and false, not yes and no.
Okay, false, false. Okay, so first I'm telling you the reason. See, here you can see n is equals to n. What the compiler or interpreter will check, it will check जो मेरा first value है और जो second value उन दोनों की first चीजें तो मेरी same है. तो अब वो उसको तो चेक करेगा नहीं. वो क्या करेगा, जो second वाला होगा चीज उसको चेक करेगा. It will check E और O. तो अब अगर मेरी E की value पहले आएगी, so it will be a lesser value, right? And अगर not O की value बाद में आएगी, it will be a greater value. So of course the answer will be false only, right? So those who are saying false, you are correct, guys. Okay, so this is all about relational. Now coming to identity, truly saying identity is the thing that comes very less. कहीं पे भी ज़्यादा use नहीं होता. So I'm just telling a single example to you, not much. Let's take A equals to 234, B equals to 240, and C equals to 234. Now if I do A is C, Samriddhi, sorry, but we are less with the time. So can you please check the YouTube link after the class? It's just a small part. Okay, thank you. Okay, so guys, if I do print A, C, what will be the output? Okay, you guys are very smart. Why it is coming true? Because जो मेरी A की value और जो C की value वो दोनों same है. So it will automatically say true. If I do B is C, it will give me false. See, it is giving me false, right? Okay, nice. So identity operator is also completed. Now let's come to membership. Okay, membership comes frequently, but it's not a big deal to deal with. Okay, so let's take a word x equals to hello world, and now I'm printing hello in x. Guys, what will be the answer of this line? Okay, people are saying true, true, true. Okay, someone is saying false, false, true. Okay, there are lots of true. Yes, guys, the answer will be true because in hello, hello comes. See, here is E double L O, sorry, E double L O. So in hello, hello comes. Okay. Now, similarly, if I write print exclamation mark WOR in X, what will be the answer? Okay, Komal is quick. False, 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 false. Okay, someone said true. Okay, there are lots of false. Okay, guys, it will be false because you can see, first of all, W मेरा छोटा नहीं यहाँ पे बड़ा है, and in Python it is case sensitive. Also, exclamation mark is after the word, not before the W. So it will be automatically be false. No common in this. It is inside the string, double quoted marks. So it is a string for now. This is not a not operator. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with the PPT. Shrishti, you can continue.
How many of you remember BODMAS, which we studied in our, first to fifth class? BODMAS.
Okay, maths people must be knowing this. Okay, Archana wants to ask something, I guess.
Okay, Archana, ask.
Archana, you can unmute yourself and ask.
नहीं, मैं ये बोल रही थी, मैं बोर्ड मास जानती हूँ, इसलिए हैंड
Okay, fine. Okay, guys, just raise your hand when you have a doubt. Okay, otherwise you can just write in the chat box. Dipanshi, do you have a doubt? You can unmute yourself.
We did relational operator, then the identity operator, and the last one is
membership operator.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct full form, Havisha. Similarly, we'll study BODMAS of programming here. You can see from highest to lowest, first is parenthesis, then exponential, bitwise NOR, positive, negative, multiplication, division, floor division, remainder, addition, subtraction, till Boolean AND. You don't have to go in detail of all this. You should just know in programming as well, we focus on parenthesis first. Next slide. Import library. What do you understand by the term import? Can someone tell me what do you understand by import? In the chat box only. Okay, bring in, access karna, to get something in, to bring in something. When foreign goods is purchased by country, to move in, extract, to get in. Okay, you guys are correct. Import is the same thing. Import is you are bringing something into your programming. If you want to use math operations, for example, square root, square, so math module will be easier for us if we import math module. Similarly, if you want time, calendar, it will be easier if we just import this. Next slide. How do you write import statements? You write import. It is a keyword. Remember keyword? If you all remember keyword type, why? Okay, great. So import, then module name. For example, if I want math module, I'll write import math. It will give us square, square root, logarithm, exponential, any maths operation we want, we can get from import module. Let's see in practical now.
Okay, so guys, let's come to the math module part. First of all, please note, I Shashi told you that we have to import it. So for that, we are going to use the import keyword. Import, and then I have to import the math module. So I'm going to write import math. You can see math is coming here. You can either click on this also. Import math. After this, let's suppose, guys, what is the value of pi? I guess pi pata hoga sabko. Math students can tell it better. Not only maths, others also. You must have studied while finding the area of circle. Okay, Amin. Okay, Parneet, right. Okay, Shrija. Okay, Twinkle. Yes, Komal, it's 22/7, but in coding programming languages, we normally use floating point numbers. Okay, Khushi. So now we are going to use the same math dot. We are going to call that function. That is pi. You can see functions are coming here. See, you can see the value of math dot pi. What is the value of pi? 3.14 and aage jo bhi hai. Hope you understand till this part. Okay. Similarly, if you want to use another function, what will you do? Math dot. See, there are many of the functions that are written here. You can use any of the functions. जो फोन में यूज करें, अगर उनके में नहीं आ रहे, not a problem. You can search it online. There are a lot of functions that you can use. Okay, now I'm going to use math dot factorial. Let's see if it is there. Yes, it is there. Okay, can someone tell what is the factorial of 4? If anyone doesn't know, I just tell what is the 4 factorial. Okay, guys, it's not 12. Yes, 24 is the correct answer. So those who don't know what is a factorial, guys, factorial of 4 is nothing. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, that should come out 24. Let's see if the value of factorial, this function is working fine. Yes, you can see the answer is coming 24. Okay, similarly, we can use other functions. Math dot, let's use fabs. Fabs is minus 39. Guys, fabs is basically used for finding the absolute value. Okay, absolute value is जो भी मेरी negative value होगी उसको positive करके दे देगा, और कुछ भी नहीं होता. Fabs, okay. See, the answer is 39.05. Negative value को उसने positive कर दिया. Let me try abs also. I guess it should work. Okay, no, normally work करेगा. Okay, see, either you can use fabs or abs. ABS is normally you can use without the math library. ठीक है, अगर आप math वाली use करें, then you have to fabs. So F is used for floating absolute, finding the floating absolute. Okay. Priyanjal, you can share it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I hope you all have understood till this part. Okay, someone said log. See, log, I don't know if everyone knows or not. So you can search after this session more about the functions. There are a lot of functions that you can use. You can check them out, okay? Okay. So guys, again, from here only. Okay, someone is saying how we can use log. See, after math dot, you can see there are a lot of options. I don't know कि log का यहाँ पे कौन सा होगा. See, there is exponential का E भी है, expression के लिए भी है, fabs, floor. Some of you use gamma, GCDs for HCF, finding as HCF. Okay, similarly, we have another operator. See, here is log 10. Okay, you can use this. Yes, Shivangi, fabs is useful getting answer in float. You have to use ABS only for getting integer value. Okay, absolute is nothing. It's just negative को positive में convert करके देता है. Fine. Methali factorial is nothing. You just have to write this math.factorial and उसके अंदर जिसका factorial निकालने वाली value. Okay. So factorial is अगर मुझे 4 का निकालना है 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, Khushi, for apps, you don't have to use math library. You can simply write minus 40 inside apps. Okay. Harshita, I'm just copy pasting it in the chat box. Okay, so guys, quickly, I'm just doing it for the string part also. Okay. I hope string सबको अभी तक समझ आ गया है. String is that is inside. Guys, fill in the blanks. String comes under inside the what we have to use before and after. Yes, quotes. Yes, Bhumi, you are right. The one that we write inside the quotes are the string parts. So let me use word hello only. So converting it into, so I have to convert this hello into the uppercase. Similarly, we have math module, we have strings functions also. For that, you don't have to import any library, you can use it directly. So you have to do x dot, and you can see functions here. So I'm doing for uppercase, I'm doing x dot upper. Now if I run it, it's hello, you can see the uppercase. Okay. Harshita, abs is nothing, it's just positive को negative करके देगा. जो fabs है वो floating point में value देगा. Abs integer में value देगा. That's a difference. Dipanshi, I'm just telling the thing कि अगर मुझे string वाला module use करना है, I don't have to import anything. I just have to write the string in a variable. अगर without variable भी लिख तो then it's also work. So I'm doing x dot upper. Upper मतलब वो upper case में change कर दे. That is all in the caps. तो hello को उसने caps में दिखा दिया. Similarly, if I do for the lower case, guys जल्दी से मुझे syntax लिख के दो chat box पर. What should I do अगर मुझे इसको lower case में करना है तो? Okay, we have to add parenthesis क्योंकि function है. We have to add parenthesis after function. See, factorial में भी it is a function, so we have to use it. Okay, people are saying it very correct. You all are right. So for lower, I'm not doing it, running it, because you all are doing it correctly. Okay. Now I'm doing x dot count. Guys, count function क्या करते हैं हमारा? अगर मुझे e count करना है, let's suppose l करते हैं. मेरा l इस पूरे वर्ड में कितनी बार आ रहा है? Guys, जल्दी से बताओ hello में l कितनी बार आ रहा है? Yes, Shrija, yes, Komal, 2 times. So मेरा आंसर क्या आएगा? See, 2 is coming, right? अगर मैं चाहती हूँ कि यहाँ पे मेरे EL आ जाए, तो EL मेरा कितनी बार आ रहा है पूरे इस वर्ड में, hello में? Only once. The answer will be 1. अगर मैं यहाँ पे हेलो के बाद एक और EL लगा दूंगी, then it will come 2 times. See? Okay. Okay, so now someone said this strip function. Guys, strip function is something जो हमारा कितने भी अगर मेरे आगे या पीछे स्पेसेस लगे स्ट्रिंग में, वो उसको रिमूव कर देता है. फंक्शन इज दिस x.strip. ओके, सो अगर मैं इसको नॉर्मल प्रिंट करूंगी x को, यू कैन सी स्पेस आएगा तब हेलो के साथ. सी दिस स्पेस इज कमिंग. जैसे ही मैंने स्ट्रिप फंक्शन का यूज किया, विदाउट स्पेस इट इज कमिंग. ओके, सिमिलरली अगर मैं इसके आगे यूज कर लूं, तो आगे वाले तो वैसे भी विजिबल नहीं होते हमें, बट यू कैन सी अगर मैं यहाँ पे चेक करूंगी तो स्पेस इज कमिंग इन द ब्लू लाइन, बट in the second one the space is not coming. Okay guys, quickly write in the chat box if you have understood till this part, math and string module. Okay, I guess most of you have understood this part. So Shrishti, you can just tell the slicing one.
Next slide. Thanks. Now comes slicing. What do you understand by slicing? In normal terms, you must have heard slicing somewhere. Can you think what is slicing? Partition, to separate, cutting, break. Cake slice types, cutting down into pieces, take out a part of something, division, dividing part out. Okay. So slicing is, you can see amazing on the screen. Okay. So now if I want that, I want the answer as AMAZ, just amaze. How can I get AMAZ, just amaze? I will write word 0 to 4. Why 0 to 4? When we write 0 to 4, it gives us one less than 0, 1, 2, 3. AMAZ. If we want full amazing, we will write word 0 to 7. Why 7? Because it gives us 7 minus 1 till 6. Can anyone guess what word 0:3 will give? Absolutely correct. Word 2,6. 2:6. Is in correct. Now we can see on amazing word, we have positive as well as negative indexing. Why so? Positive indexing is used when we are starting from the beginning, and when we want from backside, we use negative indexing. And negative starts from -1, -1, -2, -3, -4 till -7. So you can see word -7 till -3 will give amaze. Komal, what do you want me to repeat? Positive, negative, or both? Both, okay. You can see positive indexing above till 0, from 0 till 6. Okay. You can see we have written first example as word 0:7. This is giving us full amazing. Why? Because when we write from 0 to 7, it takes from 0 to 6. Python takes n-1, which is 7 minus 1 till 6. If we are writing from 0 to 3, it gives us AMA, because Python calculates 3 minus 1 till 2, 0, 1, 2. That is why we are getting AMA. If we want to write from 2 to 5, it will give us AZI. Khushi, is it clear? I'll explain negative indexing again. Positive is clear? Okay. Now negative indexing starts from last G. And it starts from -1. -1 till -7. So if we want from -7 to -3, it will give us a maze. Why a maze? Because again, it will take one less than that. From -7 to -3 will get a maze. What will be the answer of from -5 to -1? Correct. Now you can see we have 3 parameters here, 1, 6, and 2. What will this 2 do? It will increase the value. For example, if we are going from 0 to 6, but we want A, again A, then I, then G, then we will write 2 here. From 0 to 7, and we want to increment it by 2, it will give us A, I, G. Is it clear? Okay, I'll repeat it. You can see 1:6:2, right? 2 will increment it. What do you mean by increment? Do you know the meaning of increment? Yeah, increase. Okay. So यहाँ पे देखो आप लोग 0 से 7 तक है हमारे पास, and we want the output A, I, and G. So we will write 2 in the third parameter's place. Then only we will get A, I, G. We don't want M, Z, and N. See, we have the example 1:6:2. It will start from M, will go till N. And then also we want it to increment by 2. So that is why our output is M, Z, N.
Okay, Srishti, just wait. Amanpreet, I'm just unmuting you. Can you please unmute yourself? Anshika, can you unmute yourself? I'm giving you the access. Okay, there are two Anshika. Just check if any one of you can unmute yourself.
Yes, Dee.
Okay, so Anshika, I'm just asking you some questions. You can tell. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here in the screen you can see word 1:6:2, right?
Right.
Guys, everyone also listen. So अभी हम लोगों ने क्या बताया? 1:6 का मतलब क्या अंशिका? Just tell me.
1:6 will be MAZIN.
Okay, nice. So guys, हम लोगों ने क्या बताया अभी? 1 से लेके 6 -1 तक चलेगा ये वाला लूप. मतलब नॉट लूप, जो भी हमें वर्ड एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है वो मेरे कहां तक चलेगा? 1:6 -1 तक. 6 - 1 is 5. So the answer will be, as Anshika said, MAZIN. The answer will be this. But अब मैंने 1:6 के आगे :2 भी लगाए. उसका मतलब क्या है कि अब जब मैं 1 से स्टार्ट करूंगी मैं उसमें क्या कर दूंगी? 2 प्लस कर दूंगी. अंशिका, 1 + 2 is
1 + 2 is 3.
Yes. तो M के बाद मेरा क्या प्रिंट हुआ? Z, राइट? थर्ड इंडेक्स पे Z है मेरा.
Yes.
अब मैंने 3 + 2 किया. अब क्या होगा आंसर?
5, that is N.
Yes. तो आंसर क्या आ गया? MZN. गाइस अब बताओ, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? Quickly write in the chat box. Okay, Anshika, you only, or anyone else wants to unmute themselves and try? You can write in the chat box. If not, Anshika. Okay, Dipana, can you unmute yourself? I'll just give you the access.
Yes.
Okay, Dipana, let's go for the negative ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dipana, -7 to colon -3. तो यहाँ पे यहाँ तक कितना वर्ड प्रिंट करेगा वो? -7 to -3.
A, M, A and Z.
ओके नाइस. AMA Z तक उसने प्रिंट कर दिया. फाइन. उसके बाद अब उसमें :3 भी लगा. इट मींस -7 + 3. मुझे 3 का इंक्रीमेंट चाहिए. मैं चाहती हूँ कि मेरे 3 नंबर्स बीच के गैप होके मैं नेक्स्ट नंबर प्रिंट करूं. तो -7 + 3 इज
-7 +
3.
4.
इट्स -4.
Minus, right?
तो अब मेरा -7 पे क्या था? A. बट मैंने जब उसमें 3 ऐड किया -4 आया. तो अब मेरा नेक्स्ट नंबर क्या प्रिंट होना चाहिए? Z. सो आउटपुट में देखो क्या आया? A and Z. फाइन.
Fine.
अंडरस्टूड?
Yeah. Thank you.
नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके गाइस, सो लास्ट में आप देखो सिर्फ आगे कुछ नहीं लिखा है, बीच में कुछ नहीं लिखा है, सिर्फ लास्ट नंबर -2 है. सो इसका मतलब क्या है? ये इनिशियली 0 से स्टार्ट होगा या फिर नेगेटिव नंबर से स्टार्ट होगा अगर मेरी नेगेटिव इंडेक्सिंग जा रही है. इसमें -2 है, मतलब -7 to -1 लेगा. और इसमें गैप कितने का है? -2 का है. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट ओके 0 से स्टार्ट करते हैं. वेट. हाँ, -1 से स्टार्ट करते हैं. -1 में क्या वैल्यू है? समवन रेज देयर हैंड. हर्षिता, यू कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
मेरे को ये पूछना था कि ये जो ऊपर मतलब -7, -3 एंड 3 वाला जो था, इसमें फिर हमारे पास -1 भी तो बचता है लास्ट में, तो वो G क्यों नहीं आया?
ओके सी, वो हमारा एक -1 तक जाता है. जैसे 1:6 है तो 6 -1 तक जाते, राइट?
राइट.
तो -3 -1 क्या हो गया?
नहीं, जैसे हर एक में 3 का इंक्रीमेंट हो रहा था +3. तो -7 में +3 करा, पहले A आया, फिर -7 में +3 करा, देन -4 आया. तो Z बच गया. फिर उसके बाद उसमें दोबारा से +3 नहीं करेंगे?
करो, +3 करो, क्या होगा फिर? -4 + 3
-1.
-1 होगा. बट आपने क्या देखा? जो सेकंड वाला मेरी वैल्यू वो कितनी है? चेक करो.
Z.
जो मेरा वर्ड में लिखा हुआ है ब्रेसेस के अंदर, स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट्स के अंदर, सेकंड वैल्यू -3.
ओके.
तो उसके पीछे जाएगा ही नहीं, सीधी सी बात है. फाइन,
ठीक है.
ओके, गॉट इट.
थैंक यू.
चलो, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो लेट्स कम टू द लास्ट वन. इसमें जल्दी से चेक करो. मेरा -1 से स्टार्ट होके -7 तक गया. इट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस टू दिस. ठीक है, बट बीच में गैप कितना? -2 का है. तो गाइस फर्स्ट नंबर क्या प्रिंट हुआ? G, as Shrija already told in the chat box. No, Amanpreet, any other topic is not left for today. Okay, so मेरा सबसे पहले क्या प्रिंट हो गया? G. अब -1 -2 कितना हो गया गाइस? -1 -2, जल्दी इन द चैट बॉक्स. -3. नेक्स्ट नंबर मेरा क्या प्रिंट हुआ? I, -3 वाला, राइट? यू कैन चेक द आउटपुट हियर. अब मैंने -3 -2 किया. व्हाट विल बी द आंसर? -5. That is A. Okay. Again -5 -2. It is -7. The answer is GIA. Fine. I hope almost everyone have understood. Okay. So now here is the task for you to do. What will the output of this? Guys, quickly you can tell me. Okay. Khushi already told the answer. Nice, Khushi. Okay, Dipanshu also told, Parneet also told. Mithali, if it's only 2, you can start from the positive one. Okay, most of you are telling the correct answer, guys. It will print the reverse of this. So in short, you can say if ever you want to reverse a string in Python, you can use this thing. String : ::1. This will reverse your string, okay? I hope you understand all the concepts that are told in today's class. Okay, nice. So that's all for today from my side. Shrishti, you can end this session. Conclude the session.
Thank you all for joining in today.
Okay, Raksha, for coding, we'll just share the screenshot of this. You can try this. Yeah, you have to try all this on your own, okay? We'll share. Yes, Shrishti, you can continue.
Thank you for joining in. I request you all to please submit the feedback form till 9:30. See you tomorrow. Vibhuti, please share feedback form again. Mitali, if you want us to do it practically, we can help you with that.
Okay, guys, thank you for joining in. This session tomorrow will start at 6:30, okay? Guys, feedback form link also be shared in the WhatsApp group. Okay, Shrishti, I'm ending the session now, okay?
Okay.